We start our 3-month South Asian adventure in Colombo, where we ditch the guidebooks to roam, explore, and truly feel the city.
Where are you running?
Well, the flight's boarding and we have probably a mile to get to the next gate.
Okay. And where we are?
We're in Istanbul Airport and we're going to get on the flight to go to Colombo. Yeah. We have too tight of a connection. Probably not even get our bag. The new Istanbul Airport is massive and is quickly becoming a global travel powerhouse. With Turkish Airlines, it's easy to fly direct to almost any corner of the world. We have flown them a lot lately. Their service is excellent, and the business class prices, well, they're surprisingly reasonable. But what really sets Istanbul Airport apart is its comfort. From top-notch food, shopping, relaxing lounges, it's designed for travelers, not just high-end brands. Istanbul Airport nails the balance between luxury and convenience.
Yes, sir. Welcome to Sri Lanka. Yeah.
Colombo Airport is Sri Lanka's gateway. Use the taxi counter, arrange a hotel pickup, or grab a ride with the Pick Me app. Good afternoon. Well, we made it to Sri Lanka. We're in Colombo. We had quite a journey on the flight. It was overnight, which made it kind of nice. We were able to sleep a little bit. We got here at 6:30 in the morning, and the hotel was able to give us an early check-in, which is unusual, without an extra charge. And so we got a good a good rest, 3-4 hour rest. Now we're gonna explore a little bit, getting our coffee, like it's 2:30 in the afternoon, but we're here for 3 nights. And we came a few days early so we can explore a little bit more before our G Adventures tour starts on Tuesday. So today what we're gonna do is go to some hidden gems, places that we didn't go to when we were here during the cruise ship. When we were here for the cruise ship, we were here one day, well, less than a day. And we did all one day we did like the one tour that you do that gives you all the highlights of Colombo. So today, the next 3 days, we're just gonna try to explore and find some other areas that we haven't gone to. So our first stop, we're gonna go to Pettah Market. We're gonna take a tuk-tuk, and we did find an app and loaded it on our phones, and it's way better because you don't have to negotiate. You can it works just like Uber. So we're gonna try that, and we'll let you know how that works out. The app is called Pick Me. It's very, very popular here in Sri Lanka, and we're gonna try it out on this first one. You can order tuk-tuks, cars, vans, different sizes of cars, even a bus if you have a group. So it's really convenient, and you can also get food orders and everything else like Uber. I just love the tuk-tuks. They're everywhere, super cheap, and let you experience the city like a local. Finding one? It's never an issue. They're always just a wave away. Pettah is Colombo's shopping hotspot. The main street has the bigger stores, while the side streets are chaotic. They're maze-packed, with vendors selling, well, just about everything. Yeah, it's Saturday, that's the problem. There's so many people out. And so we found the walking street. We're not shopping for anything specific, but if you are, you need to know your streets. Each specializes in a type of merchandise. This market's way too massive for aimless browsing. Yeah, this is a Colombo we didn't get to see when we were on that tour.
Exactly. We didn't have time.
Oh, it's a mosque. Some people might find this chaos overwhelming. No sterilized tour will ever bring you here. This is the real Sri Lanka, and we absolutely love it. Wandering these streets, immersing ourselves in everyday life, is what we live for. Watching the people, seeing what they're buying, and soaking up the raw energy, it's fascinating. This isn't polished or staged. It's the unfiltered heartbeat of the city. For us, moments like these are what make traveling so rewarding. Zarko wanted to ride a local bus just for the experience. These buses, packed to the brim, go everywhere. With tuk-tuk rides at $1, a bus ride must be even cheaper. We took the tuk-tuk from that walking shopping area down here on the waterfront, and we ran into a local guy, and he was telling us that it's a 4-day holiday because of the full moon. And so like tomorrow is going to be a full moon, and the 4-day holiday is bringing everybody here. Plus they have celebrations at the temples at 4 o'clock. So everything's kind of going crazy right now. And we're going to walk up here and I don't know, we're just enjoying it. It's kind of neat. It's not hot. Super nice. But everybody's getting ready out here for the sunset. And it's 4 o'clock, so it looks like it's not going to be for a few hours. Colombo is a bustling city on the rise. After enduring years of economic struggles, a brutal civil war, and corrupt leadership, things are slowly improving. Yet, the road ahead remains tough, with many challenges still facing its resilient people. Right across the street from our hotel is a Dutch hospital. It's the old area. It was built a few hundred years ago. It's old, but they renovated it, and it's a really nice area now. They have all kinds of nice restaurants and shops. So we're having a light dinner, and there's all kinds of restaurants in this area, nice shops. It's worth coming in here. We ordered these homemade dumplings, chicken ones. They're really good. They're chewy. You can tell they're homemade. Excellent. Basil chicken dumplings. Yeah, wow, they're amazing. Yeah, you can tell this really nice. Unreal. With endless amazing dishes around, Zarko still went for a chicken burrito. We kick off the day where we ended up last night, at the Old Dutch Hospital. Conveniently located across from our hotel, it's a go-to spot for food. It's essentially a food court, surrounded by a few shops. It's laid back, yet buzzing. The world-famous Ministry of Crab restaurant is here too. But if you're planning dinner, reservations are a must. The Dutch hospital isn't just functional, it's a slice of Colombo's charm. Can you believe this is the lighthouse, and well, now it's the clock tower too, but from all of it used to be the waterfront, all the reclaimed land over the years. So this is where the lighthouse is. It's really quite a ways back from the beach area. We're heading to the Lotus Tower. Last time, we only saw it from below, but today we're visiting the top observation deck. The Lotus Tower may be Colombo's landmark now, but locals resent it for what it symbolizes. It was built under a party that drove Sri Lanka into bankruptcy. It was financed with Chinese debt trap funds, leaving a bitter legacy. So we're going into the Lotus Tower, and we're noticing that the prices are drastically different.
Like for example, like for a local is like $2,
Yeah.
For a foreigner, it's 20.
20. 10 times more for the foreigners. Colombo's really developed.
Yeah, this is the more modern part right here.
Yeah, and the waterfront too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where we were last night, right? Kind of that far.
Yeah.
Well, that's the hotel we were originally looking at staying at right there in front of us.
Oh, the waterfront?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, there's a soccer field we went by last night.
The Lotus was the logo of the old ruling party, and it was on every sign and every project they built. No wonder only tourists like us visit here. We plan to have lunch at the restaurant, but it's closed. Who knows if it's temporary or if it's permanent.
This is interesting. The Colombo Lotus Tower has 6 luxury suites. Can you imagine? You don't really get a sense of how big the lake is till you're up here.
The one with the temple is over there.
The temple's right there.
Despite the controversy, the panoramic 360-degree views make the Lotus Tower worth a visit. Today is overcast and rainy, but on a clear day, it'd be stunning. Watching the city's daily buzz below, the trains, the traffic, is fascinating. And at the bottom floor, there's a light show display to add a little extra flair.
Okay, that's the elephant. You step on the elephant and the elephant comes out. Lights up the elephant. Oh. See the monkey. It's like a game. The parakeet. You don't want your shadow. Oh.
By the lake, a small promenade stretches beside the 350-meter tower. This architectural feat took 10 years to complete, and it's been open for just 2. Now Colombo's symbol, let's hope it grows into a thriving tourist hotspot.
We like the tuk-tuks. It's fun. And they personalize them. We got this one on the Pick Me app. It worked. He was here in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's nice because you don't have to haggle and you know exactly how much you're going to pay.
Well, like you got the shops outside.
Yeah.
They start from 1,000, you know?
Yeah.
But at least, you know, like with Pick Me, you know what the fair value is, you know? And it gives you a better negotiating point.
Sure.
Almost every tuk-tuk driver is offering a tour. We did it last time, and we have the link of that video in the description. All the attractions are in the center, and the whole tour, it can be done in just a couple hours.
What is all this here?
This is a floating market.
The floating market.
Yeah, not a lot going on right now. It's Sunday. I don't know if that makes a difference, but
The market is not really a floating market. It's a row of closed-out shops alongside a small lake. Nothing like the floating markets in Thailand.
so this is the floating market and everything's closed, it's old, it's run down, and we don't recommend coming.
I mean, like it was one of the things to do.
Yeah, but I don't think anymore.
Yeah.
Well, some good information for you is to get around the city in Colombo using tuk-tuks. It's extremely easy. You can go anywhere from ride to ride, from place to place for about, if you use the Pick Me app, it's about 290, 280, 290. Even 220, which is less than $1. And we're getting them all over the place for 300, which is about $1. And so if they're not willing to do it for 300, just move on and get a different one, because that's the going rate. One thing about the tuk-tuks, they're absolutely everywhere. You can zip around the city. It's super easy and fast. Just have in mind where you want to go. Show them or tell them where you want to go and negotiate the price. But the Pick Me works great too. We called one up. They were here in a few minutes and they dropped us right off. No problem. We decided to come over to the shopping mall. It's one of the biggest shopping malls supposedly in Asia. It's beautiful. It's huge. And we just about we did the whole city tour the last time we were here. And we're just enjoying walking around. This is a very nice place to come shop if you want to. They do have good prices. Yeah, we've seen pretty much everything, especially on if you take the city tour, you can do all the tourist things in one day. So after you do that, well, we're just here to relax for another day until we start our G Adventures tour tomorrow evening. It's raining outside and this is a good place to spend the afternoon. Most of the people that come to Sri Lanka, they use this kind of as their starting point and end point of their tours. And so you can see everything in one day before you start off on your tour. I remember this store. I think we went in here. What about a yellow dress? Like they still have it.
Yeah, you bought the dress here.
Yeah.
You want to see what they have new?
Like in Sri Lanka, they do a lot of your textiles. If you go home, or in the States, if you look at your label, a lot of the things are actually made in Sri Lanka. That looks familiar. But I'm not really in the mood to buy clothes.
Like for example, this dress right here, this is 7,000. That's $20. Maybe $25. $23, $24.
Yeah, wow. Now the prices are amazing.
We ended the day back in the Dutch hospital with a relaxing dinner in a small restaurant.
Cheers, baby.
A glass of wine for me and a lion beer for Zarko.
We have the red curry with chicken and vegetables with white rice. But I think I hit the jackpot because I absolutely love this. It has coconut sauce, also coconut in there, coconut milk. I love this kind of food. And Zarko got the pad thai, which is beautiful with the bean sprouts, the rice noodles, the peanuts on the side. And look at this garnish. It's a nice restaurant. We just went out for a morning walk and we ran into this beautiful new project hotel, and we came in. Today's a holiday, almost everything is closed. So we came in and they told us there was a kite exhibition going on, and they have over 2,000 kites here, all handmade. They have a workshop out there that kind of showing how they make them. Well, we came into this place mainly to use the restroom, really. And up on the 23rd floor, they have this bar. Today is Buddha's birthday. It's a huge holiday. And so, like, we came up here on the 23rd floor. There's a bar up here. There's nobody here. And the view is spectacular. It's actually a better view than when we were in that Lotus Tower. So we're just gonna get a non-alcoholic drink and take a break.
Very contemporary.
Very contemporary. Really neat.
Nice bar. Private bar.
Yeah, our own bar. There's nobody here. They're bored. Look at this tower over here. That's a bar in the walkway. See it?
Yeah, that's another project, right?
But right in between those two high rises is actually, it looks like a bar. Like you
just walk around sometimes and you don't know what you're going to find. We would have never found this place looking online. All brand new. They're building up this whole area. We are in this beautiful 5-star restaurant on the 23rd floor of this high-rise building, and they have all these kind of signature drinks. And Zarko ordered a regular Coke. And you would expect a Coke in a place like this to be about like $6, and it's about $1.50.
We love Sri Lanka.
Oh, this is a drink. It has cucumber and lime and all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, it smells good.
Wow, and this is the center of the city.
This is where we just had our drink at the Cinnamon Life. The mall's not open yet, but they plan to open. It will have several restaurants, and there's already a couple already open. And it's very modern, contemporary. I was thinking when I saw that old train go by, the drastic difference between these high-end, ultra-luxe new buildings, and then you see the most third-world train I've ever seen go by. It's wild. Really different architecture.
Actually, the place where we had the drink will be perfect for a sunset view.
Sunset view, yeah. He said there was over 600 rooms in the hotel.
A huge abandoned project. I wonder what the story behind it is. And it's right next to some great developments.
Well, this is the promenade of Colombo,
Yeah,
right downtown.
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's extremely nice.
If you are walking, there's nothing.
Our favorite part of traveling is catching a glimpse of everyday life. Kids playing, families picnicking, couples holding hands. Sri Lankans are warm and friendly, though a bit reserved and shy. The Buddhist culture fascinates us with its focus on being the best person you can be and collecting good karma through good deeds. No one harasses us or scams us here. With 3 weeks in Sri Lanka ahead, we're excited to explore and discover even more.
Today when we woke up, we had absolutely no plans. We didn't know what to do. And Zarko said, well, let's just go for a walk. So it's kind of fun because you don't know what you're going to run into, what you find. And we just happened to decide to come down to the promenade. And it's fun because then you get to kind of just relax, watch people leisurely, and then you run into something. So if you ever have the time and you've done all the tours, it's fun to just go out for a walk and see what you run into.
Get lost.
It's kind of hard to get lost here. And there's tuk-tuks everywhere. Like if you get tired, they'll take you back. That's for sure.
We spent 3 days exploring Colombo, avoiding the typical tourist spots. If you're visiting Colombo, take a tuk-tuk tour. They'll quote $50 or $60, but $20 is a fair price for them. It's a great way to see the top attractions. Don't miss our next video as we kick off the National Geographic tour by venturing into the Wilpattu Wildlife Reserve. We're hoping to spot leopards. We'll even spend the night in a simple tent deep in the heart of the jungle.